bail and bond, several factors should be looked into, and it does not only require the court to look at the subject value, the make of the property, the other issues such as the sentence imposed, the accused person's attendance to court, and the nature of the offense. Even this is an offense of a breach of trust, although also contractual, is a breach of the contractual trust. We pray that the court is guided accordingly.
Consider the offense under which the accused person was being charged with, the submissions made on behalf of the accused person, and the response by the prosecution to balance the scales of justice and grant the accused person a bond of any shillings 300,000 with a surety of similar amount, and a cash bill of 100,000 with one contact person. We can have her mentioned it.
Date 28 November. It's a Friday.
28th of November. For the trial.
For the trial.
Next week on Tuesday.
No, 28th.
On Tuesday.
It's a Friday.
I can take the 28th. I'll see we have other matters on that day.
Okay, much better.
6/10 of 2025, Church Loma. Churchill umeshtakiwa na kosa la kupatikana na mhadarati ambayo ni bangi mnamo tarehe 19 mwezi huu mwaka masaa ya saa 9 asubuhi pale East Coast Stage hapa Nairobi County. Ulipatikana na gramu 200 ya bangi ambayo ilikuwa dhamana shilingi 2,000. Ukweli ama si ukweli? Nasema si ukweli.
kuachiliwa kwa bondi ya dhamana ya shilingi 1,100, tafuta mdhamini sawa na kiwango hicho au pesa taslimu shilingi 30,000 na msimamizi mmoja. Kesi itatajwa tarehe 28 mwezi huu waweze kupewa stakabadhi za mashtaka.
Much obliged.
A6/11 of 2025, Sami Chedima Chelani. English ama Kiswahili?
English.
Count 1, you are charged with making a false document on the 31st day of January 2024 at a known time and a known place within the Republic of Kenya. The intent to defraud or deceive made a false document, namely Kuppet nominee for public superannuation scheme dated 31st January 2024 and reference addressed to Dr. Chris Kipto, CBS, the Principal Secretary, National Treasury and Economic Planning, purporting it to a genuine letter from Kuppet Secretary General. True or false?
False.
Count 2, you are charged with uttering a document made without authority on the first day of February 2024 at the National Treasury Office, Old Treasury Building, Harambee Avenue within Nairobi County, knowingly and fraudulently uttered a forged document, namely Kuppet nominee for public superannuation scheme dated 31st January 2024 and reference the Principal Secretary, National Treasury and Economic Planning, purporting it to be a genuine document from Kuppet Secretary General. True or false?
False.
Will be released on a bond of Kenya shillings 500,000 with a surety of similar amount, or a cash bail of 200,000 with one contact person. Will mention on 28th of November for pre-trial. Documents will be supplied to you on 28th of November.
Your Honor, I will seek your indulgence to plead with this court. I'm a teacher. I'm working with the Kenya Union of Primary Education Teachers, one of the national officials, and the issue at hand arose because of a political divide that was there at that time. And the same issue has been addressed, and we have been working amicably since that time, and we have internal mechanisms that we are currently working on, and I request that this Honorable Court, Your Honor, grants me a lenient bail, so that we're going to address my health since I've been in custody since yesterday. And I request that this honorable court grants me that chance for an opinion bail.
Your Honor, I believe the said conditions set reasonable enough, and if whatever the accused person is to go by, we wouldn't be here if the issue was already settled. In fact, plea will not have been taken, or there would have been the complainants here informing the court that they are not interested. But I believe whatever the court has granted is sufficient and reasonable, and not a motivator, as an insurance to ensure that the accused person will attend court when required.
Your Honor, I assure this court that I will be ready and willing to attend all court hearings because I'm still on two-page payroll. I work here in Nairobi, and I have always been, as a law-abiding citizen, I'm available. I commit myself that I'll be present for any hearing.
Prosecutor that if matter had already been settled, then you would not have been arraigned in court today. Perhaps you can raise the issue with the office of the ODPP if the matter has already been settled. Write to them for review of the same charges for determination. Otherwise, for the bond terms that have been given and given the nature of the offense, find that the same is sufficient. So it mentioned on 28th of November for pre-trial will be supplied with a charge sheet and other documents which include statements and other supporting documents. So write to the ODPP or contact the complainant.
Your Honor, I work with the complainant, my colleagues too.
Contact to them so that they can notify us if you have settled or not through the investigating officer.